Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, oh. It's a little past 11:11. Not quite high noon. But I have a really nice amount of cloud cover. Just to look straight at the sun. Doesn't hurt me eyes. You're probably thinking, you're no blind woman. Well, then good. I'll get more in touch with my senses. Want to see something cool? Welcome to 2023 in the spirit. Look at this beautiful. I've shown this before. Yeah. Doesn't that look like an eye or a dragon? My husband never much liked that angel. He's like, why is that there? It's funny, it's not really my vibe either, but he got it in his state cell. So, you know, I had some songs moving through me. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle. To run free. I'm not sure if that's the word. Words, lyrics. And then, Photographed by Def Leppard came up, and I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm taking my shoes off. I'm gonna connect to my heart. My hands down right here. My root, nice and low. Trying to blend in. My goal is to see how close birds will come to me and squirrels. And my ancestors, they're over there. There's a stump there in front of that tree, in front of all my other junk. And not junk, it's necessary. I just have kept it for a while. It's inspiration. Yeah, so, you know, I can just go. I touched both of them and felt, you know, my connection. And you know, we just have the symbols everywhere, you guys. You ever seen anything like that before? Why ever? That looks hard. That looks really hard. That guy's sitting under a tree. I don't know how I could ever do that. Truly. That would take a lot of practice. Isn't it funny? What we think of as hard. Sitting down and doing nothing by a tree. Like, oh man, that's like a whole nother level. And that's how you understand God. Because we all have the same opportunity. And even if you're in jail cell or stuck in a cave somewhere, looking at this wall, having projections, you know, things you can't question, repeated before you and again in many different levels. Fractals, really. But there's also a way out with fractals. Ooh, me cold. My feet are getting cold. I'm just gonna sink into that. Oh yeah, keep going. And how else would you activate your feet? When you put in a plug in the wall, do you like have something over it? And then there's condoms. Can we actually just kind of go over here? That's funny. There's always a tell. There's always a tell. I was listening to Bjork Hyper Ballad, one of my favorite songs. And I just love Bjork, and man, I go through all this before you wake up so I can feel happy to be safe again with you. I live at a mountain far at the top. This beautiful view from the top of the mountain. In the morning, I walk out to what's the edge to throw little things out, like something in cutlery or whatever I find laying around. And when it does, will my eyes be closed or open? It's, it's really lyrics worth looking into. But, I wasn't really ready to hear them until now. I listened to that song again and again, but, the lyrics go so much deeper. And you can really personalize that to yourself. You can make yourself the center of that. And that's when the synchronicities come in. I don't know what yours are. But they're there, as we are here. I'm connected to you. I don't know if that makes sense to me either. All right, I think that's good. I do want to talk about trajectory, though. Come with me. Come. I thought maybe there was a bird so super close by. Who knew it could be so joyful to walk outside with your shoes off? On the first day of the new year, welcome. Some serious Aquarius. We've been in some serious Aquarius business for a while, you guys. I mean, come on. Think about what's gone on. Just think about it. You think it's literally just what's on the surface. I'm chastising myself right now. Trajectory. So I was thinking about in my life how certain things that I took action towards took quite a bit of effort. If it's easy, that's not how it's done. It has to be actually hard. You know what I mean? If you look at it another way, I don't really know how to look at it another way right now. Like, for example, like quitting drinking. I really liked it. It was a big part of my life, like huge. Like, I even buy cases of wine from like Trader Joe's and shit. They're like $2 truck shit. Yeah, I know. Didn't matter. I guess I just felt better because it was more expensive, but got to the same place. Interesting, that. Maybe you feel better if it's better booze, top shelf. I don't know. But when I decided to, change my trajectory, that shifted fucking everything. Because the one thing that changes everything, like, that's how you know you're going to another level. Okay. People think they can level up without actually changing anything. And that could be your belief system and, so many things. Say your relationship with your family that at one point you thought was just all bullshit and it was horrible and, oh my gosh, if that wouldn't happen, everything would be so different. When you realize, you're like, oh my gosh, that was exactly what I needed. And I remember when I started on this path in 2020, I had some conversations that were up ahead for me with my dad. But I would always be like, Dad, yeah, XYZ. But you were the perfect dad for me. You were exactly what I needed. And he's like, no, I wasn't. I'm like, yeah, actually you were. You know, so that can be a big one, because a lot of that childhood stuff, where a lot of this, you know, goes down, is really buried under many, many layers, because to not feel that experience, you had another one like it, and then you buried that with it. You know what I mean? It's deep. It's not wide, it's deep. Deep and wide, the river's flowing deep and wide. Hallelujah, brother. Deep and wide, the river's flowing deep and wide. There's more to that, but so yeah, trajectory. Trajectory. A trajectory is a path of an object through space, or the path of life that a person chooses. And my buddy said it implies an increase in elevation as well. So on this day, like, I don't really even care, you know, like, what you do. This is just the information I'm supposed to be releasing to myself. So thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate the exchange. My Mercury's in Aquarius. I mean, come on. All right. Enjoy this Aquarian day. And I love you all. And welcome, brothers and sisters, to 2023. Namaste.